Hello everyone, it's Tamara Bennett with Southern Adoornments Decor, where I help you discover your painting talents and beautify your home. You're used to seeing me in reverse mode, but it's because I'm in selfie mode and I flipped the camera because I'm going to be teaching you guys some hand lettering tips. And I didn't want the letters to be backwards, so I flipped the camera, and so it may be a little awkward at first for me to get used to, but hopefully I adjust. Y'all say hello to me as you come on. Tell me where you're from, what you're up to. I'm getting my chat bot all set up for you guys. There we go. All right, there comes some people. You guys are hopping on. I've just got a piece of cardboard here, and it's white on one side and cardboard on the other, and that's what we're going to be painting on because I'm just showing you some letters. Hi, Sarah. Hey, Marilyn. Hi, Miranda. A lot of you girls are in my Painters Clubhouse group. And I had somebody message me earlier and say, is it too late to join? No, it's not too late to join. You have until next Monday, April the 9th. So if you're interested, type in me and it will send you a link to go read more about it and sign up. But what in the world was that? I think it was a thing of tape. But hand lettering is something that I'm going to be teaching in the Painters Clubhouse group. I'm going to be teaching it much more in depth than I am tonight. Hey, Deb. Hi, Victoria. Oh, you're nursing a sleeping baby. Oh, there's nothing more precious than that. But I'm going to be teaching hand lettering much more in depth in the Painters Clubhouse. But tonight I'm just going to kind of give you a few basic tips that anybody can use that I'm hoping will help you guys. Oh, wow, we're getting a bunch of people on here. If you guys feel free to share the video with anybody that you know that likes to hand letter, and hopefully this will be helpful to them. Hey, Teresa. Hey, Tara. Okay, I have 4 brushes here that came in a pack, and I believe I have them linked on my resource page if you want to find them. It's southernadornmentsdecor.com. Click on resource list at the top. They are all Crafter's Choice, and the brand is Royal and Langnickel. I don't know if I'm saying that right, but they're all filbert tipped brushes, and they come in a pack of 4. Now, these 2 on the end here are just about worn out. As you can see, if it'll focus, they're getting pretty fuzzy. And so after a while, they do need to be replaced. And if I took better care of them, they'd probably last longer. I don't know. But hello, everyone. Hey, Rhonda. Hey, Vicki. This is the biggest one. It is, I've got paint on here, and I can't read the number. Where is the number? It's so covered up with paint, I can't see it. I think it's a size 6, if I remember correctly. But anyways, it comes in the pack. And then the next size, no, it's a size 8 because this one is the size 6. So the biggest one is an 8, a 6. This one is a 4. This one's a 2. So 2, 4, 6, 8. Those are these sizes. Thank you for sharing, Angela. I appreciate it. Hey, Misty. This biggest one here is going to make your biggest, fattest letters. And of course, this little one here is going to make the skinniest letters. So let's just talk about first, like the basics of hand lettering. If I were going to use, my favorite one to use is this, the third one, the third biggest, the 6. Just because it seems to be the appropriate size for a lot of lettering that I do on door hangers. So if we were going to write the letter A, I feel like a teacher right now teaching kindergarten. Okay, let's write the letter A. Hi, Sherry. Can you not see me? Surely everybody can see me. Hey, Amanda from North Carolina. If I was going to write the letter A, I always start at the top of the letter, and I get plenty of paint on my brush. Like I have it in a little puddle here. The puddle is significant. If you're having a hard time getting enough paint on your brush, it's probably because you don't have a puddle. And I use these egg cartons because I like to keep them in a nice, neat little puddle. Hey, Rhonda, I'm glad you caught me too. Okay, so you start up at the top, and you stroke down. And when you stroke down, kind of push. And instead of just doing like that, when you get to the bottom of the stroke, lift up. Like straight off the canvas. Okay, and then you can do like this is just a boring A. It's just like a basic letter A. You know, nothing fancy about it. You're definitely saving this video. Yes, you may want to reference it later. Hey, Tiffany. So if you'll notice, I'm also re-dipping my brush after every single letter because you don't want to have to keep going over and over and over your letters again. Okay, if you are going to do like a lowercase a, well, if we were going to do this, I'm getting ahead of myself. If we were going to do this capital A but make it a little more fun, we could still do the stroke down like this. And you could even like leave it, see how one end is longer than the other? That makes it a little bit more funky, a little bit more cute. But then you could also either do your what do you call that? That little crossbar, I guess. You can make it go all the way across. That's another style. I'm going to be probably teaching each one of these styles in separate videos inside the Painters Clubhouse. So if you're interested in the Painters Clubhouse, just type me, M-E, and it will send you a link to sign up. Sign up is going to end on April the 9th, which is next Monday. Okay, the third kind, I feel like, I don't know what the name for this is, but I call it like whimsical. And it's like where you just take like a cute little, you know, kind of like a wavy crossbar. I sound all technical saying crossbar. I don't know if that's the correct term or not. Thank you guys to the ones of you who are sharing. We've got 156 viewers. It's been a while since I've had that many on at one time. Another way you could do the letter A is like start with a straight stick on this side, and then on the other side, make it swoop down and make like a little curve. That didn't turn out quite as well, but if I were going to do this, I might even do another one up here. So then so they get a little bit more funky as you go over across. You definitely need help in this area. Well, Angela, you're already in the Painters Clubhouse, so you'll get plenty of help in this. And if you practice, it will really help. And I'm just sticking my finger in that. I'm just practicing on cardboard. I really recommend this because it feels like painting on wood, so it's very similar. And it soaks up the paint about the same as wood does. So this is a great way to do that. Okay, so let's talk about, like, if we were going to do the lowercase version of the A, we could do just your basic circle with a stick. That's how you were probably taught in school, right? And then there's also this version, which is more like what you would see on a keyboard. So you could do either one. Hey, Lisa. Hi, Cassandra. Also, if you're doing this style here, well, actually, either one of these. Let's start with the one that has the stick. So if I draw the stick first, I can make it a little bit more funky or kiddish if I make the little lines go past see how this kind of looks like a, whoops, I can't see, I'm off now. The kid version, kind of like right here. Tammy, the brushes that I'm using are all from the same set. I have them linked on my resource list on my website. You go to southernadornmentsdecor.com and click resource list. They are all crafter's choice. They come in 4 sizes. This is the second largest. It's a size 6. So that's kind of my favorite one. And then you can also do the same thing if you are doing this one. Just make the little lines go past like that. Oh, thank you guys for sharing. Y'all are so sweet. Thank you, Lisa. And whoever else was right before her, your name's already disappeared off my screen. Okay, and another way to do like the letter A, if you want it to be just a little bit more feminine, is to add like a little curl at the end, which it's harder to show when I'm writing this small. Maybe I should switch brushes. Let's switch brushes. Just ignore that last stroke. I'm going to go down one size to the size 4. And then over here, like, you go up like this. Okay, honey, I'm doing a video. You need to go in the other room.
Okay.
Y'all, I don't know if I should even show you with this brush because this is the one that I told you was worn out, and so it's kind of making strings. But see how I kind of like curved? Charlie, come shut the door. She barges in here and she leaves the door open. So this one's kind of in rough shape. I have another one over here. It's not the Crafter's Choice brand, but it's about the same size. So let me see if I can find it. Well, this one's pretty skinny. These that are little bitty like this, they're still filbert tip, but they're just really skinny. Letitia said you ordered the brushes. Oh, wonderful. You're going to love them. Angela, if you've not joined, you're missing out. Oh, thank you. Yes, everybody in the Painters Clubhouse is so friendly. And we've gotten 112 members now, I think. Yes, Linda the Crafty Southern Belle. She's going to be our guest painter in May. I'm so excited. Okay, this is the smallest one, and I'm not going to use my Crafter's Choice on this one because I about need to throw this one away. I've had to trim the bristles because Charlie got a hold of it and messed up the bristles. So let me show you that letter A again, but do it with this smaller brush, and you can kind of see the difference. This is like the smallest one, but you can make it more whimsical and more feminine looking by adding that cute little curl in the A. You like my tomato can. This is my fancy brush holder. Great value tomato sauce can. We're living high on the hog here. Use Daisy sour cream cups. Yes, recycle. Anyone wants to learn how to yes, so many viewers. I know everybody wants to know how to hand letter, which is something I'm planning on covering at least once a month in the Painters Clubhouse. We'll do like a different style of hand lettering every month. What's the cost? Stacy, it's $27 a month to be in the Painters Clubhouse. Now the group closes on April the 9th and won't reopen again until July. And in July, the price is going to go up to $37 a month. So if you want to lock in your price of $27 and never be charged more, you have to get in now. Yes, I hit my goal of 200. I hit it last night. It was amazing. Teresa Combs says use a mason jar. I should. Okay, let's do a different letter besides A, because A is getting kind of boring. What letter should we do next? How about like M? M is fun. Now, M used to be really scary for me. I used to really get intimidated. So like if I'm just doing a basic letter M, and I'm pushing down kind of hard, so this will be thick enough for you guys to see. But if you're afraid, like if you're painting on a door hanger and you're afraid you're not going to have enough space to write whatever you're writing, get a skinnier brush. Don't start out with this big wide brush that's a size 8. Start out with the skinny one and use it, because when you push down, like you saw how skinny this was when I am painting with it, look how much thicker the letter is on that M. So it's going to get thicker when you write. So start with a skinny brush. Okay, so there's just your basic letter M. Oh, I forgot to even cover up here with the A. Another style is using a serif. And serifs are the little things that you guys all have seen them on the ends of your letters. So serifs are like this. They're the little caps on the ends of the brush strokes. Hey, Megan. Okay, so with the M, if I were going to do serifs, I would do it just like I did the last time. Only I would put serifs down here and serifs up here. Do you guys like it better with serifs or without? The uppercase H intimidates you. Well, I'll try to do an H in just a minute, Ashley, and show you. There's so many different ways you could do it, though. Okay, so if we were going to do one kind of whimsical, we could do kind of like this. And we could even make that M come all the way down. And then you could add like a funky little curve to the bottom. Now, if you ever draw a word and you're like, it just needs something, you can always go back and add serifs, and that kind of fancies it up too. Some people like them with, some people like them without. Sometimes I paint it, and if I'm like, it feels like it needs a little bit more pizzazz, I'll add some serifs. So you just never really know with me. Another fun way that I like to write an M is I like to do like do the edges kind of straight and then add like a little loop in the middle. And a lot of times I'll add serifs on that too. Kind of like that. You like that, M? Yeah, it's kind of fun. Okay, and then if you're writing like I don't think I even did a cursive A up there. See, there's so many different kinds that it's easy to like forget. So I have to kind of make myself a list when I do a video like this. But that should mean that I don't run out of different kinds of hand lettering techniques to talk about in the Painters Clubhouse. Because, you know, if I do one a month, then you're going to learn about 12 different lettering styles in a year. And just think how much better you'll be at hand lettering next year. Because in the Painters Clubhouse, if you're not becoming a better painter, I'm not doing my job. So, let's see, an M. Okay, M's, cursive M's are kind of tricky for me. So like if I'm doing an M, I might go like that to start with. Do that little, like this, as if you were coming off of another word. And then I would kind of start from down here and swoop up, which that didn't come out real smooth, so I'm going to go back over it again. It kind of looks like an N right now. And then go up again. And a lot of times when I'm doing script, I end up going over it more than once to get it smoothed out nice. So if you're having to do that, don't feel bad. That's just kind of the way it goes when you're writing with script or cursive lettering. And it's I have a hard time too painting on an easel like this because I'm used to painting flat. So this feels a little awkward. But there's like a cursive M. You can't wait. Me either, Beverly. I'm so excited about the Painters Clubhouse. Now, the deadline to sign up is Monday, April the 9th, so y'all don't forget. Another thing I struggle with is, like, M's are supposed to have 3 humps when they're cursive, right? So, if I'm doing a lowercase M, I will probably just, like, start out kind of like this. And this kind of counts as one of the humps. Does that make sense? Like that first little, that kind of counts as one. 1, 2, 3. She said an H. H is a letter she struggles with. So for like a cursive H, there's so many ways you could do them, but I usually try to start out with a curlicue of some kind. And then I like to end like on a flat surface down at the bottom here. Like, let me turn this way a little bit for you guys. And then like I'll kind of do another little curve this way on the opposite, like I'll do one at the top left and then one at the bottom right. And then I'll do like a cute little swoosh going like that across the middle. So there's like a fancy H. I don't know if if y'all stopped commenting or if Facebook has stopped showing me the comments, but it's kind of weird. Okay, when I first started out hand lettering, who can guess what is one word that you're going to have to write over and over and over again on your door hangers, especially if you're doing paint parties? I bet you guys could guess it in a hot second. One of your struggles is getting words straight. You tend to go up a little. That will come with time and practice, I promise, Teresa, because I used to have the same problem. Your K or lowercase K always looks horrible. Well, for a letter K, I keep K's pretty simple too, but I'll kind of do that same thing that I just did on the M. I'll swoop up and then down. And then I'll either go like this and do a loop. Kind of like that. Yes, welcome. That's the word you're going to have to write over and over again. So practice writing the word welcome. That is the word you need to practice first and foremost to get better at. But like, if I were going to write the word welcome, to me, and I don't know why, but this was always the easiest way to write welcome. I think I just got it practiced down so many times. It's whimsical and it looks good on just about any surface. Is I would do like a fancy W. I feel like y'all can't see because this canvas has gotten way down here, down low. Here we go, y'all. Duh. Flip it up upside down. Do a W kind of like this. Let me straighten that out a little bit. And I always put a little kind of whimsical loop right there. And curve it out. And then it's kind of fun and more whimsical if you mix and match like the sizes of your letters. So like an E, instead of doing a lowercase e, I would do like a capital E, but it would be kind of fun and whimsical. Here comes Charlie again, y'all. Well, maybe she went in the boys' room. I heard her thundering down the hallway this way. I was afraid she was coming in here. And I'd add a little serif up there. So it's kind of curvy, kind of funky, kind of uppercase. What brush am I using, Amy? This one is a size 2. So it's the same exact size as the smallest one in these Crafter's Choice brushes. It's just this one's worn out. So I'm using a different one that I got somewhere else. And then for an L, the easiest one for me was to just always do like a big loop. And I didn't get enough paint on my brush. And sometimes I would add the little serifs to the bottom of the L, kind of like that. And it makes it kind of whimsical. I'll do an S in just a minute. I see you guys saying S is hard. Tony, I wish I could send her to your house. She's been wound up all day. Okay, and then for a C, I just start with a little serif and then go around. Painting on this easel is not as easy as it looks. So my C's are usually kind of boring whenever I'm doing, but if every single letter in welcome was really super funky, it would be kind of hard to read. So I've got welcome like this, and then I'm going to add an O, but I'm going to add like a little curl at the top of the O. This is how I used to write welcome on every door hanger, just because it was cute and whimsical and everybody always loved it. And then for the M, it would start out looking kind of plain like this, but then I would like add a fun little curl at the bottom like that. And then I would do the same E. So there you go. Fun, easy way to write welcome. And the letters don't all have to be the same exact size, because if they're all different sizes and different styles like that, kind of eclectic, it's going to be It doesn't have to be as perfect, you know, because all the letters are different. You guys must really be sharing this video. Thank you so much. I appreciate it. Because I know there's a lot of people out there who need some help with some hand lettering. Okay. Let me wash my brush out because I dropped it in the cup. And do a couple of letter S's for you. S's are actually, I feel like, the easiest. Once you get them down, they're just easy. Thank you, Ashley. It is easy for me now, but it's only because I've been doing it for 3 years. I've gotten 1,000 times practice. Now do that welcome 900 more times, right? Pretty much, Amy. I mean, it doesn't take that long. I mean, if you like have this to look at, like maybe if you were going to do a paint party, if you had this printed out to look at, that will help you so much. If you have something to go by. Because if you're having to think in your mind, okay, what did that W look like in that welcome? I don't remember. It's going to be harder for you. But if you already have it like printed out and there to look at, or a snapshot of it on your phone, and you can just copy what you see on your phone, it'll be so much easier for you. You always have to use a paint pen. I never really got used to a paint pen. I always felt like they were running out of ink. Okay, so for an S, a lot of times I'll just do like this. I don't know why, but I feel like S's are one of the easier ones for me. It just feels like my brush flows naturally. Now for a lowercase s, I like to, let's write the word Seuss, like Dr. Seuss. That way I can put a couple of S's in there. U-E-S. And you kind of have to curve up and then backwards, like you go up here to start your letter, and then you curve back and then forward. And then you're going to curve back again forward to start another S. Kind of like that. Becky says, sometimes I print it out and hold it above where I'm getting ready to write it. So that's a good idea, Becky. Now, I used to think, and this is the wrong way to think, I used to think that if I'm going to fit a word on a door hanger, I need to start in the middle. Like, I would find the middle of the word. Okay, W-E-L-C-O-M-E, welcome. The C is the center letter. And so I would think, okay, I'm going to start in the center with the C. But the L is much skinnier than some of the letters, so you can't really do that and have it come out exactly right. Every time I tried to do that, it would always be further over to the left or further over to the right, and then it just didn't look right. So just practice writing it over and over again. And if you see, like if you get 3 letters on there and you see that, you know, you're approaching the middle of the word and you're already taking up way too much space, start making your letters just a little bit skinnier as you go across so that you can fit them on. Chastney says, I want to learn how to do this so bad. Well, girl, you got to get in the Painters Clubhouse. Are you in the group? The deadline to sign up is next Monday, April the 9th. It's $27 a month. I'm going to be giving you 2 templates every month to cut out your own door hangers. And I've had lots of people ask, what if I run a business and I have a paint party? Can I use these templates in my paint parties? Can I teach people how to paint them just like you do? Yes, please do. I would love for you to do that. So for $27 a month, you get 2 templates. You're going to get a full-length tutorial on each of those templates. Plus, we're going to have several videos throughout the month, like little 5 to 7 minute like nugget videos. I like to think of them as a nugget because it's like a nugget of information you can latch onto and use. And so these little quick nuggets you can watch during like lunch break or like snack time, or while you're hiding in the bathroom from your kid. You can watch these little videos real quick and learn how to do easy things like making the perfect polka dot, doing swirls, or painting flowers. Just little tips and things that will help you become a better painter. Somebody's laughing because I said hiding in the bathroom from your kids. You are so funny. But I'm going to be teaching at least 1 hand lettering tutorial each month. So you're going to learn at least 12 different styles of lettering throughout the year. So that's going to be amazing. If you want to sign up for the whole year and just pay it all in one lump sum and not have to worry about it coming out of your credit card every month, go in the other room and shut the door, babe. I'll be in there in a minute. It's $297 if you want to join for the whole year, and that gets you 1 month for free. If you want to pay month to month, it's $27, and as long as you stay in the group and don't get out, that price will never go up. It will stay the same. But if you wait and join when the group reopens in July, I will warn you, it is going to go up to $37 a month. But the cool thing is that all of these tutorials that I'm teaching you are going to be saved and archived on my new website under a members only password protected area. And so if you saw this tutorial, like for how to do, you know, say script hand lettering, and then next month you're like, oh, I will need to watch that again, you will be able to go back to the website and click on hand lettering tutorials or something like that and find all of the tutorials that we have covered so far, and you'll be able to go back and watch any of the old tutorials and old videos that we have put on the website. And that also goes for if you sign up in July, you'll be able to watch stuff that we have done in April, May, and June. So that's part of the reason why the price is going to be more, is you'll be able to watch old videos. So I'm just so excited about it. It's going to be so much fun, and we've got such a wonderful community of people in the group that are already sharing their knowledge and helping each other. If somebody's having trouble with using a jigsaw, there are 5 other people hopping on there giving advice, and it is so sweet, and I appreciate every single one of them. So if you want to join the Painters Clubhouse or want to know more about it, type in the word me, M-E, and it will send you a message to your inbox for how to join. If you want to be notified when I go live, send me a private message and put the words live alert in the private message, and it will ask you, would you like to be notified when Tamara goes live? Just respond with yes or whatever, and it will sign you up. Thank you, Ricky Ann. You're so sweet. Christina, I'm so excited you're in the group. It's going to be so much fun. We've got one more week to get people signed up, and so I'm afraid if I don't go live like every single day talking about this stuff that people are going to forget. And then they're going to call me on April the 10th and go, I missed it. I missed the deadline. And so I don't want anybody to feel like that. I don't want anybody to miss the deadline. So please don't wait until next Monday. Get in today so that you don't forget, because if you're like me, life gets crazy. You fix the kids' lunches, and the next thing you know, it's Friday. And you're like, where did the week go? So don't miss out. I will see you guys inside the group. Bye-bye.